let me get some perfume, and he took the soap and go like this. Does he take the soap bar and go like this? Huh? Somebody say, his wife said, "What are you doing?" Remember that, take notes. Huh? His wife said, "What are you doing?" He's like, or she's like, "What is the soap?" I got it. What are you doing? Perfuming myself. She's like, "Perfuming yourself? With the soap? Put that down." Likewise. Other ulama, they says, look, to get out of the problem, just avoid those. But if you do it, it's okay. Because that's not the perfume that is haram for you to use, okay? Now.
Can you say something about the underwear?
Yeah.
You cannot wear underwear.
Yes, during the ihram.
Yeah, in Hajj season, we bought in too much.
Yes.
How about that? Let's say fat people,
they just have everyone walk on his pace.
I mean, how they can finish their Hajj?
They do finish, alhamdulillah.
With that issue.
They finish. They put some cream. They should. Those people who are like that, they should put some cream with them, Vaseline and powder. But then they're supposed to. That's a good thing you mentioned. They should not do a lot of work unless if they have to. And if it happened that
there is no places,
if it happened,
because the people
look,
there is too much.
Doesn't yeah? Well, that's
so when or where he gonna get chance to put that and that stuff, you know what I mean?
What do you do in the morning? In the hotel room.
No, he does it anytime. He does it before. He does. There is a lot of bathrooms. No. If you're asking where he's going to do it, there's bathrooms everywhere. He can go to any bathroom, alhamdulillah, and he can do it. But if he's still feeling some discomfort, Allah will reward him.
I mean, they didn't create something for this, you know.
Yeah, diet.
It's like this is
Diet, maybe, I don't know. All right?
I mean, this is...
No, listen.
Seriously,
I understand. Look.
You know what I mean?
What? They have to understand. Not only that, there is other people who have asthma and then it's difficult for them to breathe too. There is other people who have other illnesses and other things. But alhamdulillah, people, they go and do the Hajj. But these people, they should know. They know. They take with them some powder, some Vaselines. Now it's different. If somebody, they says, the doctors or somebody, they say they have a condition and they have to wear underwear or they have to wear some type of socks, yes, they can. But not everybody who look at him says, "Oh, I qualify." No. He has to have a medical reason. Okay? No.
Also, they could in a wheelchair.
Yeah, those people, that's true. If somebody, for example, gets to the level that they cannot walk anymore because that stuff is really hurting, yes, they can hire somebody, pay for somebody, and they push them in a wheelchair. No problem. That's permissible. Jazakallah khair. Or if there is some strong young brothers around him, alhamdulillah, they can push him, not carry him. They just,
Hold him, you mean?
No, they push him. Listen. I mean, they push the wheelchair that the man is on the wheelchair. No more talks, that's it. Don't make wudu something, it's okay. Huh? They push the wheelchair, okay? Alright, I stand corrected. Jazakallah khair. Number 10. Number 6. As-sayd. As-sayd. Even though now in our time this is something that people, they may not understand. Catching the game, go hunting. If you're in a state of ihram, you don't go and chase rabbits and ducks and to catch them to eat and blah. You can do that while you're in a state of ihram. But alhamdulillah, in our times now, we don't do this because food is available, fast food. Actually, the packages that you go, most of them provide food anyway. And then even if you don't like that food, it was not enough, or you missed lunch because or dinner, or because you were asleep, whatever, there is fast food everywhere. Food and good food also available, fruits and salads and all that. Now, Sayd al-Bahri is halal. Yeah, if you want to take your rods with you and go to Yenburg, which you don't want to do that. But yes, it's good to know. Sayd al-Bahr is okay.
Fishing.
No.
Fishing.
Huh?
But fishing.
Fishing is okay. Yeah, but who has time to go fishing? Yeah.
Then people who use the ship.
Ship? Ah, ahsant, yeah. Those go by the ship, yeah, they can fish. Yeah. Yeah, they can. Ahsant. They don't catch a bird. And they don't help somebody. If somebody is hunting, they don't help them. Alright? I know. They don't hire somebody and say, look, I'm in Ihram, brother, go catch that rabbit for me. No. You can't do that. Alright? You leave all that stuff alone. But if somebody now, if you're somewhere in the desert or whatever, but somebody else who's not in the state of Ihram, he's the one who went hunting and caught some animals and slaughtered them and cooked them, yes, you can eat from them. You can eat because you have nothing to do with them. You have nothing to do with it. You didn't tell him go hunt it. You didn't help. Okay, that's what's not permissible. You don't help, you don't do it, you don't hire somebody to do it for you. But if somebody did it on their own and after you, you can eat. And of course, fishing is okay. It's permissible, alhamdulillah. Okay? Fishing, alhamdulillah, in the water. Alright? Number 7, عقد النكاح. Number 7. Khalil. أي لا بأس ضرورة أما الآن في ضرورة KFC KNLD all of this fast food البيك Number 7 عقد النكاح جاني عقد النكاح حلال كنسو حرام in the state of Ihram طيب It's not permissible for the muhrim to conduct any ceremony or marriage for himself or for others, even if the other person who wants to get married is not in the state of Ihram. Can't do these things. If it's done, that nikah is batil. The aqd is batil, is void. SubhanAllah. So if somebody wants to get married, we'll wait until after the ihram. You wait. But not while in the state of ihram. Finish the umrah and then do what you're going to do. Not while in the state of ihram, okay? ثامنا الجماع. Intercourse. وهو أشد محظورات. This is the one that I mentioned earlier. This is the most dangerous one. Because the pilgrims, if he has intercourse with his wife before the first tahallul, meaning Muzdalifah, in Arafat, in the first night of Mina, or in the morning, the Fajr of Muzdalifah, after Muzdalifah, before he did any aqaba, any jamra, any shaving, no tawaf, nothing, the Hajj is gone. فسد حجه فسد حجه. If that wife of his, she was in a state of ihram too, her Hajj is gone as well. No Hajj. That's the first thing. It's very important to know tahallul al-awwal. What is tahallul al-awwal? Remember we studied this in the class yesterday. At-tahallul al-awwal, this is about the Hajj, not Umrah. When on the 8th of the Hijjah, you say labbayka hajjan and you go ahead to Mina. It's haram for you to have intercourse with your wife. In Arafat, in Muzdalifah, that morning of the day of the Eid. The tahallul al-awwal, what is it tahallul al-awwal? Is everything become halal for you except intercourse. That's tahallul al-awwal. All these things we're studying become halal for you. Meaning you can put perfume on, you can trim your nails, you can get a haircut, that's why you do it after Jamrah. You can wear your clothes, you can go on hunt if you want, you can put perfume on, but if your wife is with you, it's haram for you to touch her. Until you have the tahallul al-thani, which is when you do tawaf al-hajj. Okay? So now if a person have intercourse with his wife before the tahallul al-awwal, the Hajj is gone. Hajj is no Hajj. What they have to do? Pack and come back home? No. They have to complete that Hajj. That Hajj that is void now, they have to complete it. إتمام حجهما والفدية. They have to complete that Hajj, which is no Hajj. Is not considered as Hajj for both of them, but they have to complete it. They do tawaf and do jamarat and all of this. And they have to slaughter a camel, dabhu badana, not any goat or anything, a camel. Yes, camel. عن كل واحد منهما, for each one of them. ويفرق لحمها على فقراء الحرم, and that meat should be given to the poor of the haram. وعليهما إعادة الحج من العام القادم. The next year they have to make Hajj again. Oh no. So if someone has his family with him, it's nice to take your wife with you for Hajj, but you just have to make sure you read this chapter many times. Aina. Alhamdulillah, you have time in Medina, you're not in the state of Ihram. You have time after Hajj, Alhamdulillah. But during this doesn't mean that a man say to his wife, you don't know me, I don't know you in the state of Ihram. At Mina, the brothers came, Brother Abdullah or Muhammad or whatever, brother, family, I don't know. Oh no, I told her, don't come, I don't know you, you don't know me in Arafat, Muzdalifah. I don't know you. And this is not what it means. Now you see your wife, you're going to take her places, go with her, hold her by the hand, it's all okay. Just, you know what I'm talking about. Right? Huh, Yusuf? All of us are Yusuf today, okay? Alright. Look, subhanAllah, because if someone fall into that grave mistake, the Hajj is gone. No Hajj. That's number one. Number two, they have to complete that Hajj. It's not like, oh, Hajj is gone, this is it, they're going to go have chill in the hotel. They have to complete the Hajj. Number three, what do? Slaughter a camel, not just sheep, a camel for each one of them. And number four, to come next year to make Hajj again. Now, if this intercourse took place when? Before Ihram? Before تحلل الأول. أما إذا كان الجماع بعد التحلل الأول وقبل التحلل الثاني فإنه لا يفسد الحج. Now, if a person, for example, on the day of the Eid, did Jamrat al-Aqaba, shave, alhamdulillah, tahallul al-awwal. His wife did the same thing. She did Jamrat al-Aqaba, she took the tip of the finger length from her hair. Now both of them, they have tahallul al-awwal, but they didn't do tawaf al-hajj yet. And if intercourse takes place, لا يفسد الحج. Hajj is okay. Their Hajj is still okay. لكن يلزمهما فدية. But they have to expiate for that mistake by slaughtering an animal. In this time is a shat, is a sheep. Okay? That to be given, the meat be given to the poor. Alright? تاسعا المباشرة بتقبيل أو لمس أو ضم. Likewise, flirting and all that, that's not permissible. A man, yes, he can be nice to his wife during Ihram. He can hold her by the hand. If she's sick, he can take care of her. He can pick her up if he can, whatever. But not to touch her with the lust. Can't do that, okay? That's not permissible while in the state of Ihram, because it leads to intercourse. And Allah tells us, فَلَا رَفَثَ وَلَا فُسُوقَ وَلَا جِدَالَ فِي الْحَجِّ. The thing that the pilgrim should not do is one of them. If he has his family with him, be nice to them, be kind, but just don't deal with them in the same way you deal with them before Ihram when it comes to your desires. Amen. So these are the 9 things that they are halal, but they become haram for the person who are in the state of Ihram. until they finish what they are